Hello everyone, it's Ashley Garner with Ashley B. Garner and Associates, real estate professionals in Wilmington, North Carolina at Intracoastal Realty. Today we're going to continue talking about expenses as it relates to analyzing a real estate investment. And last week, we talked about know your numbers, and so we did the full gross rents minus operating expenses equals your net operating income. So today I want to talk specifically about one of the first expenses in the operating expenses, which is property management. Now, I know a lot of people, and I've done it myself, that didn't hire a full service third-party property management company. And that's okay, but don't fool yourself, because even though you don't hire a property manager, you still have property management expenses. And you need to have a line item in your budget at 10%. Here's the reason. If you were to hire a full service property management company, chances are in this type of property they would charge you 10% of the rent collected. So 10% of the rent collected. That's not always, it could be plus or minus 10% depending on what they do or what market you're in. But 10% is a good number. Now if you don't hire a full service property management company, then you're going to have to do all of those things yourself. So you're going to have to advertise the apartment for rent. You're going to have to interview and vet the potential tenants and credit checks, checks on judgment, etc. Then you're going to have to prepare the lease, sign the lease, collect the money, do all the bookkeeping, hold an escrow account for the security deposit, etc. So you're going to have a lot of time invested, and time equals money. So you're going to either be using your own time and money, or you're going to be paying a property management company 10%. So now how do you choose a property manager? Well, you really need to interview these folks and these companies. And normally in any given market, there may be 2 to 10 companies that do property management. So you need to probably ask around other investors, get some referrals, and then maybe narrow it down to 2 or 3, and you need to sit with them and talk to them. It's really important that you have a good relationship with these folks, because they're going to control your money and they're going to represent you to the tenants. So you need to make sure that they are ethical and they do things in a legal fashion, that they're members of some professional associations, board of realtors or property management associations, and you need to develop a sense of trust with them. So you interview them, you try to determine their knowledge of the market. Now, real estate investments are very specific markets because they go neighborhood to neighborhood, and sometimes in more urban areas they're block to block. So you need somebody who really knows your specific area. Then communication and trust go kind of hand in hand. These folks are going to be representing you, like I said, and you need to have a means of communication with them that you're comfortable with, whether it's text or email or phone. And then you need to have these monthly meetings with them, because they're going to report to you on a monthly basis. How did your investment perform? Did you collect all the rent? What are the vacancies? Were there any repairs that needed to be done? And ultimately, how much money is left over to send to you? So property management is a big deal. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but the key point to take away is budget 10%, either hire a company to do it or do it yourself, but you're still going to have the expense. It's one of the most important things involved in real estate investments to make them successful. All right, until next time, this is Ashley.